I've been looking for another way. We are stuck inside our feelings for the old place. Let's pretend that it don't matter where we will go. I've been longing for the new phase, new days. Get it out of sight, I want it out of my mind. I've been up all night, this feeling got me losing truth. Too afraid to take the stand, but you make me wanna take a chance. So here we go out running. I can see the sunlight through the palm trees. Do you hear it coming? Make it feel like nothing can defeat me. And everything I do makes me wanna move. I don't get it, can you tell me who has this feeling too? Maybe it's been you. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's been you. So why would I not get you right out of this place? We'll move out and I will embrace. But first let's get it out of sight. I want it out of my mind. I've been up all night, this feeling.
You know what? This is why I appreciate people sort of telling me what's going on. I thought I had everything set up, but apparently you have not heard a single word I've said so far. Space Chris, thank you so much for actually telling me, mentioning is there any commentary? There was commentary. It was beautiful commentary. I will tell you this now. It was one of the most beautiful setups, the most hype I've given it to a team. I mean, this is what happens when you're out of practice. I haven't done this in a while, but anyway, ignore that. Let's get into the action as the shot coming in on target there. As we approach a halfway point, it's 0-0 between two teams. Not much between them, but there is now as Falcami, however you want to say his name's getting the first goal of the series. It's the Death Powder send. Just like that. I mean, you didn't hear what I was talking about at the start when Vengeful Butterflies. It seemed like, you know, they had the advantage, got the first shot on target. That's all irrelevant now. Death Cloud have got the 1-goal lead as we've gone past halfway point. So whether they can hang on to this one, they're looking to double it here, and they have indeed. just like that, in the blink of an eye. Lovely play there on left hand side by 10 Alpha. I mean, it's the capital letters that throw me off when I look at the names. 10 Alpha. I'm sure it's 10 Alpha. Getting the goal off an unfortunate own goal. I wouldn't really put that against him. Not much you can do with that one. Falcao might get a third on the target, but that's a great save coming in there. Vengeful Butterflies. I mean, you guys, nobody probably heard what I said, but this is the best of 7, and Vengeful Butterflies come into this with a 1 game advantage, just purely based on the fact that, well, they finished top in the bracket, so they get the 1 goal or the 1 game lead. But it seems like Death Cloud are not letting that put them off, but they got to be careful here. As go away, lovely touch there, sets himself out on the right hand side, looking for the demo bump play, and a lovely shot it was from Ouroboros. Somebody tell me how you say that name. Lovely shot from the right hand side, and whether he knew much about that one, the point is that it's just what they needed. Vengeful Butterflies, 1:30 on the clock, and they brought the game back to within 1. So all to play for at the moment. As you saw from the stats, you didn't hear me talk about it, but as you saw from the stats, these two teams very close on paper. As 10 Alpha looking for the air dribble, didn't quite get the finishing touch he wanted. Lovely attempt though, and the shot coming in, top bins there from Falcao, right hand side. Slight miscommunication on the line there from Go Away and Ouroboros. Your Burrows. I tell you what, that is a bit of a tongue twister to say quickly. Ouroboros. I might just call him Euro in the end, just to sort of buy my time. But they've regained their 2-goal advantage now here in the first game, so just over a minute left on the clock. Vengeful Butterflies have probably got nothing to lose at the moment. They've got the 1 game advantage, but they've done just what they needed to. Their lovely team play on the right hand side there. Dramer coming in, see there, takes it past 10 Alpha. Wilton, haven't heard much from him, and certainly on that occasion he'll be wishing that he did sort of stay elusive, but couldn't quite get the save, couldn't quite get the touch. It's ended up in the back of there with just under a minute left to play now. Vengeful Butterflies will be wanting to make sure that they don't let this 1 game series advantage slip away from them so early on. Here we go then. It seems like Death Cloud are looking as a shot coming in there from Falcao. He just couldn't quite get the connection he wanted. Nice attempt, but Vengeful Butterflies do just enough to stem the tide. They only got 30 seconds left, and they're not going to be wanting to see that one in the back of the net, but unfortunately for them, they just couldn't quite clear the lines. Go away. The awkward touch on the sidewall there, leaving both his teammates stranded. You do not want to be doing that. Passing it infield, anything, you just let it run into the corner. Don't worry about sort of taking that awkward touch, because you just, as you saw there, you set up your opponents, and it's ended up in the back of the net. So 20 seconds left. I can't quite see Vengeful Butterflies getting anything unless they get something quickly here. Dramer popping outfield, but Wilton will make sure that Death Cloud take technically the first game, and they will square the series up because of that series advantage. So come the end of this one, we can basically sort of say it's as you were. We're going to start from the top, and it's going to turn into essentially a best of 5 after this one in game number 2. I should probably just call it game number 3. So it started off all right. Vengeful Butterflies are just probably not worried too much about this one going in. Still a lot of Rocket League left to play, but Wilton, he's a bit quiet early doors. Slowly he's turning up the heat and showing that he's here to play. 3 shots and 2 goals now to his name, but Falcao, probably player of the game so far. 4 shots, 3 goals and 1 save. Almost 7-1 creeping in there. As you see, time ticking down. So here we go then. Consolation goal perhaps there for Vengeful Butterflies. But I'm sure Death Cloud will not be too concerned about that one, as Rick Astley just making sure that's playing in the background there. So there we have it then. First game technically going to... I'm gonna have to do... Alright, threw me off. I'm gonna have to do this myself now, but there we see. So back all square from the top as you were. Lovely start there from both teams, but it was just DC in the end getting the better of the teams there. So as I go over to which map should we do this one, I'll probably choose another one of my favourites, which is that one there. You'll see we're going over to Utopia Coliseum now. Beautiful surroundings for game number 3. Oh man, I am so out of touch. Usually I don't have to worry about pushing all the buttons behind the scenes when I'm doing it for like RSC, but this is, yeah, definitely out of touch. Needs to do more of this one. So first opportunity coming in. Oh my word, Falcalmi! Smacking the underside of the bar there. Didn't quite get it, but they managed to retain possession here. Can he get the shot on target? Not quite on that occasion. And out the gate, DC are looking to drive home their advantage, but straight back up to the other end now. Vengeful Butterflies trying their best to make sure they don't concede the early goal there. And yeah, sorry, Cyrix. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, unfortunately there is. I don't have access to the bracket. This is just me casually streaming. I don't have like that command set up, unfortunately. So yeah, you can find it on the Discord channel on Lost Champs. So have a look on that one. Anyway, to the game 10 Alpha, trying to work it in from the right hand side there. Not quite on this occasion at the moment. So this is 1400 going on 1500 at MMR, so you're looking at sort of, what's that, high champ going on grand champ. Passing field there from Dramer, just a little bit too far for go away, but he's managed to keep possession here. Shot coming in from teammate, didn't quite get on the end of that one, was Ouroboros. Awkward touch again in the corner from go away, but on this occasion none of Death Cloud able to get on top of that one. Yeah, do not be sending any links, otherwise my auto-mot will slap you down faster than I can. So, great passing field there from Dramer. Oh, good read on the defensive line there from Death Cloud. Just under a little bit of pressure here. Vengeful Butterflies. We ruined the fact that it's become all square now so early on, but here comes Wilton now, left-hand side. Gets challenged in the midfield by Dramer. Just a bit of a battle going on between the two of these at the moment. In the midfield, one slight mistake, and that's a double commit there, and my word, they're all over the place at the moment, but unfortunately Vengeful Butterflies not able to capitalise on that occasion. Slight moment there for Death Cloud, bit of a panic on the defence, but they managed to get away with this one. Wilton shot coming in, but it's easy enough for Dramer to push that one away. Takes it to the air, left hand side, into the corner he goes. 10 Alpha just trying his best to work it away, keeping Vengeful Butterflies from getting a threatening position. Here comes Valkalmi now, back up the other end, but it's met in the corner again by Dramer. Back and forth between these two teams. He wanted to make sure they get that opportunity when it comes. Great demo there on the left-hand wall by Dramer, but at the moment, great rotations coming in from both teams. Good defensive rotations, good offensive rotations, just cancelling each other out, but a slight double commit there. I think they're probably going for a team pinch. Nice attempt, but didn't quite work out for them. Slightly dangerous, especially when you're 0-0 with the clock ticking down. Hey, Monkey, good to see you, buddy. It's been a while, but yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. Here comes Ouroboros, though. Not able to send that one on target. Making it awkward, though, for Death Cloud. Got to be careful here. Here comes Wilton now, left-hand side, lets it run away, go away. Again, this is definitely a game. This is a teasing game in the midfield. Both teams are just trying their hardest to break each other down, and finally Ouroboros able to get the opportunity, squeeze it in. Wilton, awkward touch, needed to send that one to the corner, instead sent it straight into the path of Ouroboros, who said, "Thank you very much, it's about time I had the opportunity," and he thinks that one into the back of the net. So Vengeful Butterflies, first time that we've seen them, as a beautiful double tap coming in from Wilton. Lovely setup play there. Gets the touch, takes it around the defender, gets the read, and into the back of the net it goes to tie things up. Just the response Deathcloud wanted. And Vengeful Butterflies will be ruining the fact that Wilton has decided to show up here in second game. Falcao saying, anything you can do, I can do better. Not quite on that occasion. Just quite couldn't get that magical last touch on the ball to send it into the net, but suddenly Deathcloud seemed like they got a bit of a spring in their step, but they got to watch out for those slight double commits there in the corner. A bit of communication to work on. Wilton, lovely touch there. Just one more player to beat on the end, getting the 50 though. Great 50 from Go-Away. Last man on the line, had to make sure didn't overcommit too hard, and lovely play. And that's almost a beautiful touch from Eurobarras. Not able to get it into the back of the net on that occasion. Falcao keeping the ball alive for Deathcloud. Bit of back and forth here going. Dramer to the path for 10 Alpha, sends it straight back into Vengeful's half. Working the magic now, right hand side. Lovely touch out there from Wilton, but not enough. 10 seconds left. We might see our first OT of the series here. Definitely been a very even contest here, second game, as I knew this series would be. I mean, these two teams they haven't lost much between the two of them. Certainly trying to keep the ball alive here, trying to get a finishing touch. Not quite on that occasion. And indeed, we go into our first OT, game number 3. Dramer, lovely touch into the middle there, but great speed from Falcao. Keeping the ball alive now for Deathcloud. Awkward along the line there for Wilton, trying to get on the end of that one. Into the path for 10 Alpha. Slams it into the back of the net off a lovely touch there from Wilton. Good speed, good read. Eurobarras just left stranded on the line there. Vengeful Butterflies will be absolutely devastated by that one. They were looking so good. They got the game. Watch the swearing. Unfortunately, can't have that one. But yeah, Vengeful Butterflies, absolutely, they'll be kicking themselves. They will be kicking themselves on that occasion, because they did, like I said, they got the game advantage. They got themselves ahead in that game there, but unfortunately for them, just couldn't quite hold on. It worked out against them in the end. I'm trying to do two things at once here. I'm trying to commentate and make sure I choose a decent map for these teams to play on. I'm calling him Falcao, but it's Falcao, isn't it? I do apologise, Falcao. So here we go then at game. I'm trying to do too much at once. All my buttons, all the buttons to press, I make sure I press the right one. I mean, I'm not even talking about the stats, I do apologise, but it was definitely a very even contest in that one. Both teams trying to give it all, and it's just a fine margin in the end. So here we go then. 2-1 now in the series here in this grand final for Lost Champs, Tier 4. Just got to make sure I don't lose my voice too early on. Lovely challenge there. 10 Alpha smacking the post, and the ball didn't quite sit up there for Wilton. Keeping that ball alive though into the half. Deathcloud will be looking to turn this series on their head and make sure that they now retain the advantage here. Go away. Good save from him. Easy enough, and just had to make sure he did the basics, which he does now. Turn Vengeful Butterflies just to turn on pressure a little bit. Just make sure that they don't let this series run away from them. They finished top of the table, and certainly on paper, probably just by that slim margin, they were the favourites going into this one. But at the moment, Deathcloud are looking like they're finding the rhythm early on here. It looks like they might just be have a slight edge over Vengeful Butterflies, but not with Go Away saying, no, thank you, you've not got the edge. This one is definitely ours to win. good speed, just enough there to send it into the top bins. Hopefully Rick Astley will not get this portion of the stream muted. I completely forgot to turn it off, but oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, go away now, looking to push home the advantage. I mean, thinking about it, that is the first goal we've seen in the first half of the game in this series. So, breaking them old Vengeful Butterflies, they want to make sure they just keep Deathcloud within sight here. But Wilton, definitely the man to watch out for. Started off quite quiet, but he's definitely shown up now. Lovely first touch, and the flick is almost sublime. Taking it away from the last man on the line. Lovely finish from him. I apologise, I'm trying to commentate, I'm trying to read the messages. So I do apologise if it's a bit disjointed. I mean, it's awesome that you guys are chatting, carry on by all means, but I try to decide whether I watch the game, read the comments, or respond to them. But here we go, Vengeful Butterflies. Oh my word, Falcami. Beautiful save, had to make sure he got something on the end of that one. So 3 minutes to go. And again, another close, looks like we're in for another close game. Good speed from Go Away. Gets beaten in the air, doesn't have to send it into the corner. Wilton now, here he comes again, looking to get the bump on the way out on Draymar. Didn't quite make the connection. So now, turn of Vengeful Butterflies. Good touch around from Draymar into the path of Ouroboros. Takes it into the corner. Can he get the second touch on it? He can, making it awkward. What a touch though from Wilton. Ball looked destined to be ended up in the back of the net, and Draymar almost sending a beautiful own goal, but fortunately just too high. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief, so halfway point. And we're 1-1 at the moment. Not much between these two teams. Might be one here though. Draymar not able to get on the end of that one. And Ouroboros came flying in, but couldn't quite make the connection. Great action at the moment between both these two teams. They know what's on the stake at this one. It is the bragging rights. It is to say that they are the lost champs of season 1 as 10 alphas. Rotation defense there takes it away, but the ball's still very much setting up camp in Deathcloud's half. Back and forth in the corner. Got to make sure they don't let this one run away from them. And Ouroboros did exactly that. Just got a little bit too much on the end of that pinch. But they're working the ball nicely at the moment. Our Vengeful Butterflies keeping the pressure up on Deathcloud. They just got to make sure it pays though. Go away into the left-hand corner. Great speed from Ouroboros. Got the open net. Trying to squeeze it in. And just when the net was beckoning, just couldn't quite keep the ball down. Great bit of pressure play going on at the moment. Vengeful Butterflies keeping it firmly in Deathcloud's half. They can't find a way out. But likewise, Vengeful Butterflies can't find a way in. Again, we see another glorious opportunity. Begging for Vengeful Butterflies. 1 minute left on the clock now. Will they be ruining those opportunities? They had 7 shots on target. Only 1 goal for that. Compared to 3 shots and 1 goal for Deathcloud. So Vengeful Butterflies definitely the better of the two teams in this particular game. Still being very close. Good rotation defense coming in from Deathcloud, just keeping them at bay. But not on that occasion. Caster's curse. I can only apologise. As Draymar touched it into the corner, and the awkward touch from 10 Alpha. We've seen a few of those in the series so far by numerous players. Awkward touch, sends it into the middle. And just like that, Vengeful Butterflies now have 35 seconds to hold on. And they will tie the series up again. Oh, Kami! Oh no! I'm not quite sure what happened there. The kickoff is the awkward bounce on the corner. Falcami just caught absolutely flat-footed. Wasn't sure what to do with that one. Didn't quite have the speed he needed to send it into the corner or just over the bar. Ends up in the back of the net. I mean, yeah. It's a shame. It happens. But Vengeful Butterflies won't mind one bit how that ended up in the back of the net. Point is now they got a 2-goal advantage. Just over 10 seconds left. I don't see Deathclouds getting this one, especially if another one goes in. But Falcami to get that one away. 2 seconds left, and we could see here then. Indeed we do. Good old Rick Astley kicking things off. I can't have that one on the stream. That would definitely get this channel muted. Anyway, Vengeful Butterflies certainly getting the better of the 2 teams on that one. They were piling on the pressure. I mean, you've got to give DeathCloud a lot of credit. They soaked up so much pressure in that game. But unfortunately for them, they just couldn't quite hold it out. They tie up the series. So we're going into a best of 3 scenario now. I mean, you can see their field domination absolutely just annihilated. So it'll be interesting to see then whether DeathCloud can respond in kind and just turn the screws, or whether Vengeful Butterflies are going to carry on the momentum. What's going on? Oh, the team's going to join? I think we're waiting for a particular player. There we go, Vengeful deciding to play a few mind games. You can't see it, but he joined a bit late, so hopefully these 2 teams will join up. I was a bit premature, and there we go. They're joining the field, so we'll cut over away in just a second. Here we go then. Game number 5 on possibly one of my favourite maps in Rocket League. Good old Deadeye Oasis. It'll be interesting to see how these 2 teams approach this one. It's been a close battle definitely throughout this entire series. Series of fine margins, apart from Vengeful Butterflies letting that, was it 2nd or 3rd game, which just ran away from them a little bit. Seems we got a similar start here with both teams just a bit of a battle in the midfield, just trying to get the opening opportunities. Euroboros gets met with a great 50 there on the line from 10 Alpha, I think it was. And 4th in the midfield, but DeathCloud looking to put on a bit of early pressure here. Oh, trying to stay in the Vengeful Butterflies half and not able to get a clear opportunity just yet. Here comes Vengeful now, right hand side. Gets the 50 off and go away into the path of Wilton. Can't quite get it on target. Wrong side of the post. Unfortunately for him. First great opportunity coming in there for DC. Wilton. Probably so far been the player of the series. There's a great chance there. Oh my word, Vengeful off the post, and just when he thought that was going to bounce out into the corner. Unfortunately for him, ends up in the back of the net. Great turn, good awareness there from Go Away. And Vengeful, probably it's an awkward one. At the drop of a hat, you're not too sure whether that one's going to end up in the back of the net or slam against the post. Awkward touch, and it just, unfortunately for him, ends up in the back of the net. So, early goal. Early-ish goal, I would say. 1.5 minutes gone on the clock. 1-0 Vengeful Butterflies. Slim margins, though. We've seen DeathCloud can certainly apply some pressure. Euroboros there. Slammed on the brakes, but ball just didn't roll quick enough in front of him. DeathCloud, we're interested to see how they approach this one. Went 1-0 down in the previous game and weren't able to bring it back in the end, but definitely not counting them out. They've got plenty of time left on the clock. Wilton now right hand side, especially with a player like him. A little bit of a quiet one in the past few minutes, so keep an eye out for him. Who knows if he might suddenly pop off, but here comes Vengeful into path of Wilton now, back in his own half, just taking his time a little bit. Dangerously across his own net there. If you're going to take that one under control, you've got to make sure you don't do something as dangerous as that. It's just mean that Vengeful Butterflies, you see there, just putting on a bit of pressure. Fortunately for DeathCloud, doesn't amount to anything. Vengeful gets met there by Go Away. Good speed and awareness. Here comes Wilton now back into his own half. Awkward touch off the ceiling, but nobody on Vengeful Butterflies looking to pressure that one. They're quite happy just to let Wilton try and potentially make a mistake. Ball hits the post and not able to roll in, and Vengeful not able to get the touch. My voice is indeed going. I'm out of practice in high stakes commentary, but What a game so far between these two teams. Shot by Fulkami. Go away. Thought he had that one covered. He was sat on the line. Great 50 it was there from 10 Alpha. And not even really a 10 from Go Away. I'm not too sure whether he knew if he had the wrong camera on or wasn't sure what was going on. Death Cloud. 5 shots and 1 goal now. Definitely more of an even battle between these two teams here in the 5th game. Last game is very much Vengeful Butterflies, but they haven't been able to apply that same sort of pressure. Death Cloud now. It's their turn to try and keep the ball in the opponent's half and just work it on them. Try and find an opportunity, find an opening. Go away. Nice touch out of defense on that one. Fulkami gets met there. Great 50 into the path of Ouroboros. Hopeful shot, but that's easy enough for 10 Alpha to send it into the corner. Keeps it alive though. Dramer. Neither a shot nor a pass and didn't quite work out for them, but Wilton straight onto that one. Ouroboros, awkward touch there. Takes it away from his teammate. Go away, but fortunately for him, Dramer. Good rotation on the defense there. And the shot and 10 Alpha off the inside of the bar, and Wilton with the follow-up save. And a drop of a hat there. You saw Vengeful Butterflies. Their turn now to put on some pressure. Glorious opportunities, but great saves nonetheless from Death Cloud. Go away, lovely touch into the corner from him on that one. Dramer just taking his time here, doesn't want to make a mistake. Slightly awkward one there from him. Sends it across field into the path there. Lovely touch from Go Away, good 50 into his teammate Ouroboros. Fulkami just a little bit out of position on that one. You've got to be careful. It ends up in the corner like that and you're not covering your back post. You can soon see that go flying across your net. And then who knows what's going to happen. But Wilton bringing out from his own half. Flicks it into the path of 10 Alpha. Shot on target, not quite. Go away, let someone run away from him. Both teams looking a little bit nervous now. They know one mistake is all it takes. Or one glorious opportunity and one piece of pure brilliance. But both of them looking a little bit hesitant. That's the final chance there. So second OT of the series. Wilton, good challenge from him. Into the path of his teammate 10 Alpha, but Go Away and Dramer able to work together. Ball's not quite out of their half there. Fulkami. Oh my word, and Wilton not able to find the inside of the post there. Just not enough of a connection. Passing field from 10 Alpha, but both his teammates sitting way back on that one. You can just feel the tension between these two teams. It's gone from quite a high octane affair at the start, and now both these two teams are just not quite as quick and as snappy as they were in the opening parts of this series. Miscommunication there with Ouroboros and Dramer. Managed to get away on this occasion. Wilton taking out 10 Alpha. It's at moments like this when you just got to ignore the nerves. Make sure you got pressure from your first man, but at the same time, you know, don't be afraid as a second man to push hard and just make sure you get straight on that ball. You just keep up some of that pressure, but both of these teams, their second and third man are just sitting way too far back. Lovely demo there from Ouroboros, but Fulkami coming in hard on the defense. Just shutting that door of opportunity. Ouroboros though from the halfway. 10 Alpha into the path. Go away! Sends it into the corner. And the mistake there from 10 Alpha. Awkward touch. We've seen that done in the series before. You need to send it into the corner or send it to the side. And unfortunately for him, it just ended up in the path of the opponent. So it's Vengeful Butterflies that are now on series points. This is it for them. One more win and they will take the crown. Not quite going over to the Champions Field just yet, as I'm sure Death Cloud will be wanting to make sure that they take this one all the way to game 7. But maybe that one game advantage that we saw Vengeful Butterflies have at the start. Maybe this is going to play into, going to be playing a massive part for them. So on, I think, to my second favourite map, Sovereign Heights. And interesting, you see there, I mean, the stats, Vengeful Butterflies came away, but it's definitely been an even affair between these two teams. So here we go then. Game number 6. Will Vengeful Butterflies be able to hold their nerve and see this one through, or will Death Cloud put it all on the line and take us to Champions Field? Early shot, an early goal from Fulkami. Death Cloud, not quite sure, and I'm sure they won't understand how that one's ended up in the back of the net, but oh, I can only assume from Ouroboros that was a mistimed controller twitch as he came flying across the field, and I mean, it shouldn't have gone in the back of the net, but Death Cloud will not care one bit. And they certainly will not, with a second goal coming in, this time a bit more of a team play. 10 Alpha, good read, good speed, off the backboard. Dramer not able to get the read on that one. And unfortunately for Ouroboros, good valiant effort, but slamming it into the ground there just makes it so much more awkward. And uncharacteristically in this series, Death Cloud, with 30 seconds played on the clock, have got a 2-goal advantage. If they keep this one up, then indeed we will go over to Champions Field and we will go into game number 7, but still over 4 minutes left. I'm not going to be counting it too soon. Vengeful Butterfly has shown that they're here to play. Finished top of the table in league play for a reason, and they just got to remind themselves of this one as well. Death Cloud slightly awkward whiff there from Wilton. Probably got a little bit too excited, and it's allowed an opportunity coming in from Go Away, but 10 Alpha. Good save on the line. Fulkami though, making it awkward for him. And another awkward touch from 10 Alpha, but Ouroboros just had to take this moment then for a second. Death Cloud were a little bit all over the place on the defense, but they're able to now to resettle. Just been put under a bit of pressure. Dramer from the halfway comes flying in. I thought that for a second there, Fulkami had it, but just couldn't quite get his timing right. Completely missed it. As the clock hits triple threes, we're back to within 1 now. Word, do not look away from this one that just yet. This could go either way. The nerves are definitely going to play a massive factor in. We're very second that ticks down. And we see there, oh my word, Dramer and Go Away, and just, oh, it just fell apart for them. A 1-2 whiff. Dramer with the miff, Go Away, flicking it away from Ouroboros. The panic on the defense has just allowed a glorious opportunity for Wilton. Probably the easiest goal he's probably going to get in this series. Well, certainly so far. He will not complain one bit. Just like that, the 2-goal advantage is restored. Here comes 10 Alpha now. Air dribble from the side, gets bumped in the air by Go Away. Just seemed like he was losing control, but they've managed to keep possession now in Vengeful's half. Fulkami keeping it one alive, but lets it run away into the path of Dramer. Ouroboros coming in hard and fast, but not able to send that one on target. Good 50 in the midfield there. Dramer off the backboard, gets the read on that one. Brings it back to within 1, and we're not even at the halfway point yet. Lovely first touch. Fulkami just pushed a little bit too far into the corner there, not covering his net. As you saw there, reversing into it, trying his best to scramble back, but nothing you can do with that one. And again, back to within 1. I mean, answers on the postcard as to which way you think this one's going to turn out, but it's been a great series and a beautiful demo on the line there, and surprised I haven't seen a bit more of that one, as it's a lovely chance from Go Away and couldn't quite get the second challenge. Good pressure being applied here from Vengeful Butterflies. They're looking their best to try and find the equalising goal, but they've got to be careful. What a save from Dramer. He was racing back just got enough on that one. It was destined for the bottom left-hand corner. But Draymar managed to recover in time, but they've not been able to clear their lines here as Death Cloud trying their best now to regain that 2-goal advantage. Oh, what a challenge that was on the line there from Wilton. Neurobarras now, right-hand side. Good 50 from him. Double commit there from Go Away Neurobarras, but it's worked in their favour now. Draymar, left-hand corner into the midfield, but Fulkami. Great read from him from 10 Alpha now, right-hand side. Go Away waiting patiently on the line there. Punts it into the middle. Punts it up high. Neurobarras now shot on target. Open net. What happened to the Death Cloud defence? The parting of the waves there. Wilton went up for this one along with Fulkami. The double commit is what caused the space at the back. 10 Alpha watches on from the corner thinking, what's just happened? Twice they've had a 2-goal advantage, but twice Vengeful Butterflies have brought themselves back into this one. And they've tied it up now. A minute and a half left on the clock. Here comes 10 Alpha. Great 50, but he got just enough on that one. Keeping the ball alive. Death Cloud, got to be careful. You're all square now. You don't want to be conceding too late on. 10 Alpha into the air. Fulkami to get the pinch on that one. Lovely touch in the corner there from Wilton. And second touch is good enough, but not quite enough to get around from Draymar. Good defensive play. Here he is now, bringing the ball left-hand side on the offense. Touch into the midfield there, but 10 Alpha's got a very awkward touch though into the path of Go Away. Sends it straight back off the backboard into the path of Euroboros. And Vengeful Butterflies have been able to bring themselves back, dust themselves off. Twice they've brought back the 2-goal deficit, and now they find themselves ahead with just 49 seconds left on the clock. This is it. This is essentially game point. Death Cloud still got enough time though. They don't want to panic too soon. 10 Alpha, awkward touch into the midfield and Go Away. Not able to get on the top of that one. Wilton takes into the corner. Fulkami lays it off down now into Wilton, who's gone way too far. And Go Away. Oh, just enough from Fulkami there. 30 seconds left on the clock now. Draymar can smell the victory. He can see the checkered line. Awkward touch though from Go Away. Beautiful shot. Oh, off the post. Euroboros trying to get the icing on the cake. 12 seconds left now. This is it. Last chance saloon for Death Cloud. They need to find something quickly, otherwise that is it. It is season over for them. Fulkami not able to get on the end of that one. This one might end up in the back of the net. Keeping the ball alive, and it's grounded. And Rick Astley plays out loud. It's their anthem. It's going to be the one that cements the victory. And just like that, Vengeful Butterflies are your lost champs, Tier 4 Grand Final winners. And what a way to finish it as well. I mean, what they came back, I said it before, they came back twice from a 2-goal deficit. They never gave up. And they took it all the way to the end there. But unfortunately for Death Cloud, they put in a valiant effort. But on this occasion, they just weren't able to hold the Butterflies at bay. And I mean, fair play. I mean, what a series. What a series. Both teams putting in an absolutely sterling effort. But unfortunately, it just wasn't their night. Your champions at Vengeful Butterflies are the winners. And yeah, I mean, in terms of the points, I'm not entirely sure. I think you've just lost them. I think that's how it works. Let me just choose the outcome. So it's Vengeful Butterflies. There we go. Your champions. Yeah, thanks though, Space Chris, for partaking in that. I think you were the only one. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who sort of tuned in to watch that one, and thanks as well for to the guys for getting me to cast this one. Absolute blast, and I say this every time. I wish I could do more of this, but unfortunately for me, my real life work gets in the way sometimes, and I just don't have enough time. But certainly, if you want me to cast any games, any Lost Champ games, or whatever else you've got that's Rocket League related, then by all means, follow the links in the description if you want to get me involved. Or yeah, you know, you can find me on the Discord Sanctuary link there. I can't speak. It's such a great series. yeah, if you want to play with other players as well, by all means, follow the link there to Discord, to Sanctuary, team that organisation that I'm involved with, and they do some great stuff over there. And of course, follow me on Twitter. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, unfortunately, Space Crypt, that's it. You never see those points again. You'll just have to tune back in next time I do a cast, and just win them back. Just never give up. Do a Rick Astley. Just never give them up on them. Indeed, go away, GG's, and well played. Well played to both teams. So that's going to be it from me tonight. Just the one game. I mean, it's a grand final. Like I said, appreciate the guys getting me involved to cast this one. And yeah, get us involved. And hopefully next time, Space Chris, I'll be casting a win for Deathcloud. But on this occasion, Vengeful Butterflies. They finished top of the league. I mean, some might say it was only fair that they ended up top of the championship as well. But that's going to be it from me. I appreciate you all tuning in, watching that, chatting away as well. Love you guys. And I will be back at some point in the near distant future. Don't know when, don't know where, but it's been a pleasure nonetheless. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.